It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake.
Ron Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep going? Ask me. Everybody wonder why my smile is so deep. Everybody wonder why my eyes sparkle. Everybody always asks me, why are you smiling when you dance? Because you don't understand the live through. It's worth it to smile. And I'm still smiling, and I'm gonna continue to smile. And majority of y'all who continue to ask me and gonna tell me that I'm pointing fingers to kiss my natural black me with that. Bye. And when it comes out, don't come running back. I shouldn't have to get this nitty gritty for people to wake up. I shouldn't have to say something like that for you to be like, oh, she's probably telling the truth. It is pathetic that people gotta go here. It's pathetic that it's gonna take somebody to say it was me for somebody to understand. I'm gonna stop yelling though.
I mean, he actually caught HIV, like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop. And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
He an advocate. Now he did that. And
period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? G?
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names, and wouldn't nobody be able to sue me.
If you thought hip-hop's darkest secrets would never come to light, think again. Tonight, Jaguar Wright once again speaks out about some of the music industry's biggest controversies. She revisits the long-discussed allegations surrounding Sean, Diddy Combs' famous parties, claiming that silence was not only expected but strongly encouraged. According to Jaguar, some of the industry's biggest stars risked far more than their careers by staying quiet. As speculation, rumors, and insider claims continue to circulate, separating fact from fiction has become increasingly difficult. This is more than another celebrity controversy. It is a closer look at the culture of secrecy that many believe has surrounded powerful figures in the entertainment industry for years. If you have always believed every music icon had a spotless public image, this story may cause you to look at things differently. For decades, rumors about what allegedly happened behind closed doors have continued to spread, but many of those stories rarely reached mainstream attention. Now, Jaguar Wright has stepped forward once again, determined to challenge that silence. Rather than simply hinting at hidden stories, she openly shares her perspective on the long-standing allegations surrounding Diddy's well-known parties. Her comments go beyond speculation. She presents them as serious accusations, although many of the claims remain disputed and have not been proven in court.
Actually caught HIV, like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop. And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
He an advocate. Now he did that. And
period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? G?
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names, and wouldn't nobody be able to sue.
2. Do you ever wonder how many of your favorite artists have been connected to these rumors? That question continues to fuel debate as more allegations surface. For years, headlines have hinted at hidden stories inside the music industry, but tonight we take a closer look at the claims that continue to spark discussion. If you are already questioning what you thought you knew about some of music's biggest stars, Jaguar Wright's statements may add even more controversy to the conversation. According to Jaguar Wright, the story extends beyond powerful executives and alleged victims. She claims that the cycle continued through some of pop culture's biggest names. According to her allegations, Usher introduced a young Justin Bieber to the same environment that Usher himself had previously experienced. These are serious allegations that have not been proven in court, and those involved have denied wrongdoing where applicable. Rather than describing it as a normal mentor and student relationship, Jaguar portrays it as a system driven by influence, pressure, self-preservation, and unresolved trauma that she believes was passed from one generation to another.
No, because I think if a victim comes out against Usher, it'll show how egregious this shit. Because if he can be a predator, then anybody can be a predator.
Can't smile in your face the whole time.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, people look at Usher, they don't see that. They're not seeing the victim. They're not seeing that boy that got rushed to the hospital. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Oh.
Let's be honest. He took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. And his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Think about that. He had already been to the hospital. That situation that Gene was talking about. And you still took Bieber there. But you got custody of him first. Diddy had already tried. They wouldn't let him. Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler. Does that sound like a good guy?
It's horrible.
Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like. What kind of tool do you gotta be to take another boy, another talented boy, and put him in your place so it ain't gotta be you no more? Because that's what else do. They get victims, and then once they get to a certain age and they get too old for them to enjoy them, they send them out to go get other young kids.
Justin Bieber's personal life has frequently attracted media attention, leading to constant public speculation about his marriage, health, and emotional well-being. However, it is important to separate rumors from verified facts, especially when discussions involve someone's private life or medical condition. Jaguar Wright argues that these stories are not limited to younger artists. According to Jaguar, even some of hip-hop's earliest stars were affected by what she describes as the industry's darker side. She claims that when influential figures are no longer considered valuable, they can be pushed aside and left to deal with personal and professional struggles on their own. As an example, she points to Craig Mack, one of the first successful artists signed to Bad Boy Records. Jaguar alleges that after helping establish the label's early success, Craig Mack was abandoned once he was no longer viewed as important. She claims he struggled personally and professionally while the industry continued without him. It is important to note that there is no verified evidence supporting claims that Craig Mack contracted HIV or AIDS at parties connected to Sean Diddy Combs. Such allegations remain unsubstantiated. Craig Mack passed away in 2018 from heart failure while living in a religious community. Jaguar presents his story as an example of what she believes can happen when fame disappears and loyalty fades within the entertainment business.
Man, Craig Mack was the one that jumped Bad Boy off. And and it got so bad that Craig Mack, who died from AIDS, that man, he got brainwashed so bad from Diddy and got done so wrong. The man went to South Carolina and joined a cult with his family until he died of AIDS a few years ago. The man refused service for AIDS. And the cold part about it, man, if y'all go check the video, right? At one point, he was going to try to delete Diddy. Some say that Diddy might have had something to do with hooking him up with the girl that gave him the alphabet. And Craig Mack refused any funeral arrangements from Bad Boy, in the wake of his death. It's bad when somebody go and join a cult. The same thing happened to Loon. The same thing happened to Mace. Everybody's seeking religion, man, when they messing with Bad Boy and Diddy.
According to Jaguar Wright, Craig Mack's story is only one piece of a much larger picture. She argues that the deeper people look into the entertainment industry, the more they uncover a network of celebrities, insiders, and influential figures who allegedly knew far more than they admitted publicly. In her opinion, some people were not simply silent observers. She believes they helped protect a culture of secrecy that allowed rumors and allegations to continue for years. Jaguar also argues that whenever one powerful figure falls from public favor, another quickly steps into their place. Not necessarily because they are innocent, but because ambition and self-interest keep the system moving. According to her, the real issue is not only what allegedly happens behind closed doors, but also the people she believes help preserve that culture while presenting themselves as positive role models in public. She also points to Ellie Carter, who has publicly shared her own allegations and says she is speaking from personal experience rather than speculation. According to both Jaguar Wright and Carter, some of the personalities who appear polished and successful on social media allegedly live very different lives behind the scenes. It is important to remember that these allegations remain disputed and have not been proven in court. As with any ongoing controversy, distinguishing verified facts from personal claims and opinions remains essential.
Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep going?
Oh, the celebrities give their way. Chrissy Teigen knows about that. Everybody knows about her. John Legend knows about that. Denzel Washington knows about that. Oprah knows about that. Ellen knows about that. Sandra Bullock knows about that. Unfortunately, after a second, Melissa McCarthy knows about that. Jimmy Kimmel knows about that. Does everybody want to read things? The list goes on. You know, it'll tell you who doesn't know because they were the ones, so adamant. They were the ones filling the social media all April, March, February, and January over who was that again? Oh wait, that was no one. Because hashtag Me Too went viral. The celebrities that have been pushing, the blue check mark people that have been since the beginning.
We only speculated that investigators collected electronic evidence, but now we know for sure. According to the indictment against Diddy, investigators seized more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant from his home. The court doc states these items were used in something referred to as freak-offs, which were elaborate and produced performances that Combs arranged, directed, during, and often electronically recorded. In arranging these freak-offs, Combs, with the assistance of members and associates of the Combs enterprise, transported and caused to be transported commercial across state lines and
Family calling, man, I need this, fuck buddy. This shit is not right. So what the for? Why the for? Why? Besides, why you haven't even this can't crash? Just do something that at this point, why on this earth still? Why you still? Why the hell you on this earth? Why? When nobody, he was you don't have nobody. All you on this earth for? I can't even see my kids. What the? I haven't made no music. I haven't made no money for music in 2.
This industry is not what you think it is. Don't let these people fool you, man. Before in this social media, I'm gonna give y'all a little background of me, man. My life is not perfect, man. Don't think because I'm on Instagram showing this, showing that, I don't got a perfect life either. And I want you to understand that just because all these rappers show all this money and show all this fame, don't think their life is good. It's not. These people are always faking and let you know that this is not what y'all want. Do something that's low key. Do something that can help you out, other than being a target or a flashy. Cause God can take this away from you real quick, and it's not a blessing from God. And I tell people that 24/7, this is the devil's game. It is not. This is not no God's game. This right here is for you to look up to me. This right here for you to look up to me. This right here is for you to look up to me. If I don't wear this, you don't look up to me. If rappers don't do what they do,
Mill came out saying that he'll pay somebody $100 grand to investigate that he has nothing to do with anything with Diddy.
Man, look, you can't take back with your butt seed. That's just like the video that's coming out with him and Will. With Will Smith getting the Will Smith. You ain't heard the Will Smith footage?
Yeah.
Alright, Will Smith. Then they got the Carl Winslow. Yeah, they got a lot, bro. It's a lot coming out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just keep it to you 1,000, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jaleel White was Reginald Bill Johnson for.